water. You can harvest rainwater. There are ways to use the sea and desalinate the water. There's a lot of creative ways to harness the... It's ultimately, nothing is destroyed. It's all recycled. Your body is being recycled since the beginning of creation. You have at least 1 million atoms in your body that were once in the body of Christ, or Buddha, or Michelangelo. So if we understand that nature recreates herself constantly, and we just facilitate that intelligence in nature, then there's no lack of resources at all. But we have to see that it is done from a selfless point of view. Right now we have a situation where 5% of the world consumes 50% of the world's resources.
Is it true that water molecules have a sort of memory?
Yes.
As Emoto said, there is a sort of...
He's right, absolutely right. Water responds to intention, water responds to thoughts, water responds to love and compassion, and that's why when the ancient wisdom traditions, they used to bless the water, the holy water, sacrament. When you go to the church, you have holy water, sacrament. It has healing properties. Or you go to Lourdes, or you go to, some of these places where there is, the water has the collective intent of sacred sacrament, then the water actually does have healing properties. Because it's imbued with consciousness.
Why are we so scared about death?
Well, because we are not aware that death is the ticket to life. Because, your skin cells die once a month. If they didn't, your skin would be like leather. Your stomach cells die every 5 days, so they recreate themselves. In medicine, biology, we use a term called apoptosis. Apoptosis is programmed cellular death. And when cells forget to die, they become cancer. Cancer is a vacation from death. So at every level, at the atomic level, at the subatomic level, at the molecular level, at the level of your organs, the universe is dying so it can recreate itself. Where's the 2-year-old that you once were? It's dead. Okay? The 2-year-old had to die so the teenager could emerge. The teenager had to die so this mature person could emerge. And one day this person must die so the universe can recreate itself in a fresh way. Every child that is born is the universe looking at itself with fresh eyes and more creativity. If we didn't have death, the universe would be mummified. And there would be no music, there would be no art, there would be no humor, there would be no dance, there would be no rhythm, there would be nothing. It would be a static, living mummy.
There is a question that many years ago I couldn't answer to my son. But I said to him, go on asking about that, because that will lead you somewhere. I think that question is the beginning of something. So I cannot answer you, but you go on asking about that. And he was 2 or 3 years old, and he asked me, if God made everything, who made God? Can't you answer me?
First of all, who is God? God is being that becomes. So God didn't make anything. God became everything. Okay? The universe is the physical body of God. And there is a level of reality that's transcendent, which means it is acausal, which means it operates outside the laws of space-time and causality. So that level has no beginning and it has no ending. It's infinite. Now we cannot imagine infinity, but we put a symbol, mathematics symbol, so that's infinity, but that doesn't mean you know what infinity is. As soon as you say there was a beginning, then you're immediately left with the dilemma. If there is a beginning, what's there before the beginning? If you say there's an ending, then you're immediately left with the dilemma, what's there after the ending? If you say there are edges in space, then the immediate question is, what's there after the outermost edge? So our new physics is not only more confusing than we think it is, it's more confusing than we can even conceptualize. And yet the fact is that infinity is the reality, okay? That the real has no beginning and has no ending. It is acausal. Nobody made it. It is its own self. And it furthermore does not exist in space-time. It's transcendent. You can't conceptualize it, but you can experience it.